Greetings, my name is Aurora. I am a spiritual healer, a clear channel, a seer, and I am also a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. I come across many people who have, in a sense, been controlled or tormented by lower vibrational aliens, whether they're reptilians, greys, mantis, and they, for example, could have been visiting them since they were little, in dreams, physically, remembering abductions. So this video is in regards how to empower yourself and how to protect yourself from these non-beneficiary aliens. Okay, so first and foremost, I would request for you to watch the I Am Source Light video. You surround yourself with your own light source of source, because source exists within our hearts. So I do have a video that I would suggest for you to watch that first, and then teach yourself how to surround yourself with your light. So once you have that going, then there are other methods that are even more advanced, which I will tell you at the end. This last one. So I have notes here, just ensuring that I do not forget anything. And okay, so when looking, intent is huge. People think that, in a sense, they could be victims of this torment. They're not taught, they're not guided. We are blocked, we are clouded in our daily life. Since we are born, we are told in many different ways, whether it's schooling, whether it's our parents, whether it's people we come across in life, that we are not strong enough, and we can't stand up for ourselves, or you know, we have bullies and all sorts of different society, and how we're taught not to stand in our ground and empower ourselves. So intent is huge. As you're waking, you set the intent. Again, you surround yourself with the source, the I Am Source Light, and you set your intent where you are not to be bothered by these lower vibrational aliens. So as you wake, you can light a candle, you can meditate on it, whatever intent you want to use. And everything that I'm teaching you here, you take it and you make it your own. These are just basically basics of what you can do, and then you create it, and you flourish with it. Like I said, intent is huge. So as you're waking, to not have this kind of energy, and also as you're going to bed. So say you're having those nightmares as you're going to bed, and you wake up and you're feeling drained, you have perhaps bruises or scratches or some kind of clues left behind that something perhaps harmed you, in a sense, as you slept. So if you go to bed and you state your intent that you are not to be harmed by your highest and best good, not to be harmed by any of these lower vibrational entities, energies, aliens, whatever you want to call them. You set this intent right before your bed, right as you wake, and so on. And they can no longer bother you. That is why we have free will here on Earth. Free will is huge. We don't realize how much of a benefit it is, and how much we could be using it for our beneficiary. use your free will. Now, there could also be the majority of why you would have these type of aliens or energies pestering you would be because you came in with a contract and you said, especially in the quantum healing hypnosis, they come up. You said that I'm going to have this alien being and it's going to perhaps give me fear and give me these lower energies that keep me tied down, or this anxiety or this stress. But when I'm ready, I'm going to grow from it, cut my ties from it, transmute from this, and it's going to teach me to be such a strong person, because we human beings, or even in any galaxy or any planet, when we are given a challenge, we grow from it. We grow from our challenges. Those are our lessons. There's no such thing as a loss. There are lessons in our lives. So that would be a reason why you would have these energies with you. Okay? And you could, so again, by intent, bring forth these contracts and rid of them. The way that you could get rid of them is through meditation. You could call on your guides, your angels. You could call on Archangel Michael. Any angel, any, really, even Arcturians, any kind of... Arcturians are very protective, especially here on Gaia. Their energy, their golden energy, is of ultimate protection. They are in the 10th dimension and they're very beautiful. So whatever energy and being aligns with you, you call forth on them and you tell them, and you're in a meditative state, and this happens all within your mind's eye, and you trust as you're speaking to them. The energy's coming through your crown. You're trusting what you're seeing here in your mind's eye, and then you're feeling it in your heart and you're trusting it. And belief is always number one. As you're speaking to them, you tell them, this is what's occurring. This is what has been occurring. I'm standing my power. I'm standing forth on my power. I no longer want this. I've learned what I needed to learn from it. No longer shall it control my life, or cause me fear, or cause me any of these lower energies. I want to empower myself. And you have this conversation with them, and they will guide you on ways that you can cut your cords, your ties to these. And a certain way that you could do is you could call forth on this contract, envision it within your mind's eye, and then you could just simply burn it away. The biggest method to transmute, to rid of energy that no longer is beneficiary for you, is through fire. You could call on the Phoenix. I also have a video on how to call forth on your inner Phoenix and to get rid of this contract. And again, you envision it, and this is ancient alchemy symbol that calls forth on manifestation of the fire. And you would envision this contract, this symbol on this contract, and it is being burnt away. And you watch it through your mind's eye. You watch this contract all the way down to, goes right down to the ashes, and it is gone. So that's her way, but there's many different ways that you can use to align with yourself. You can envision air angels, for example, coming to you. Perhaps goddess Isis, as she is of the air, coming to you, and she is grabbing this contract from you, and you are releasing it, and you're allowing for her to take it and transmute it and let it fly away with the wind. So there's many different ways that you want to use whatever angel aligns with you, whether it's water, whether it's earth. Earth can transmute energy within it. So those are just examples. Now, nothing can invade your space if you don't allow it to. So another symbol that you can use is, you can use this alchemy symbol, which is called reflection. And say there's a entity in your dreams and it's messing with you, and perhaps you're frozen and you feel like it's draining your energy, which is common when these occurrences are happening. You can call on Archangel Michael, first of all, and he will help you reflect this. You can also memorize the symbol here of reflection, and it will reflect away this energy that you don't want influence you in any way, and it would bounce right off and reflect. Another way that you can do this is sending, so you can send it away with love. As a practitioner, I work with all sorts of energies that are attached to people's bodies, and they've caused them a illness, a feeling, a fear, and anxiety. They cause them something, and when I speak to them with love and respect. Why is this? Why do I speak to them with love and respect? Because in my heart, I know that we all are from source, whether we're light or dark, we all come from source. Therefore, they are, to me, everyone is equal, and they are brothers and sisters. So if they, for whatever reason, have been stuck and have had to play this dark role, and most of the time, like I said, they're contracts. So say you have an entity in your heart and it's blocking you from self-love. You came into earth with this contract, with this being, that it was going to stop you, but therefore when you rid yourself of it, it was going to empower you to know what it was like to not love. Because in order to love fully, you have to experience not love, no love. Therefore, you can address this energy with love, and you can ask it, and you can state something like this: in the name of love, source, for my highest good and my best, I rebuke you. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. Go in peace. And if you state this, any kind of lower energy that you are rebuking, again, because of our free will, can no longer be within your space. So these are very simple methods. By taking your own empowerment, by standing your ground, by rebuking, by sending away energies that no longer serve you for your highest good and best, by sending them away with love. Now, you don't have to do this. However, this is what I do because I love all. Let me know how this has aided you, whether in meditation, whether in your dreams. I honor you, I love you, I respect you, and I thank you, as the Galactics we like to say. Thank you.